rambling. I love rambling about men.
Yeah. This should just be like a sex podcast.
I know. But not just any men, because now we both have men, so it can't be random men.
Mm-hmm.
Now we ramble about our men.
I feel like we should keep that in, and that's just the intro.
I agree.
I feel like that's just the start of the episode. Okay, well, hi guys. I'm Taylor.
And I'm Sam.
And we're on this podcast today with like the news the whole entire world has been waiting for. Because our podcast is truly just worldwide.
It really is worldwide. Everyone fucking cares, clearly.
Clearly.
But yeah, you guys, it was announced first on TikTok because I couldn't fucking keep my mouth closed. And I have a boyfriend. Like crazy.
Yay.
It's been 5 fucking years. And I'm in a relationship and I'm like kind of freaking out about it.
It's so strange. Like
It's
just
so
for
weird.
me, like just like from like the perspective of like, what? Like I've just never seen you with a boyfriend. I've obviously seen this whole saga unfold.
Yeah. Which all of you guys have heard it too.
Yeah, they've heard it, but like they haven't heard like they know like 99%. Like we tell you guys everything. I was actually thinking about that because I got a comment that said something like, "This is so fake" on a video of mine.
About you and
No, it was just like my morning routine.
Oh.
But I just thought, I was like, you can call me whatever you want, but one thing you can't say is that what I post is fake. I talk about my shit schedule on my podcast, okay? Like this is so beyond real life. Like, talk all the shit you want, but it's not fake. It is too real for my own good.
Yeah, that's such facts though, because like people will really be out here like making up fake content.
Yeah, and it's like, no, I should be slightly more fake.
Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna start lying to you guys about like the tea with me and my boyfriend now. I'm kidding. He would fucking hate me for that. But yeah, I don't really know where to begin because guys, I'm not gonna lie. Like last episode, I fucking lied to all of you. Like I did not spill the tea because I just wasn't ready to spill the tea. I needed like it had been like a day, literally, bro. I was like, I just need to like breathe for a minute. Like I can't drop the tea yet because then like I knew like
what if he took it back?
No, I know. And another thing is like we were going on a vacation together and I didn't want the podcast to come out and then like me not drop the tea yet on social media and then everyone comes swarming into my DMs while I'm on vacation, like not really on my phone. So I was like, you know what, I kind of just like want to enjoy this weekend with him and then drop it on social media after. Which if you have not seen the soft launch on my Instagram, what are you doing? That photo is literally like a magazine cover. I'm obsessed with it. Yeah. And I can't wait to do more of those. He really liked doing that.
That photo made me realize, so the way I was like this in my past relationship too. Also, before I even keep going to the boyfriends, like don't listen to this one. This one is called Girl Talk. Do you see it in the title? It's called Girl Talk. Get out.
Dude, one time I opened up his laptop and in the search engine it was the F word. I
was
like,
no, get out of there. Get out. Like, get out right now. Like, this is not for you. Anyways. I was like this in my past relationship too. I really go no work mode around a boyfriend. Like, that is the one time my brain really like
shuts off,
doesn't want to work.
But the thing is,
but I love relationship content.
But
like
also, like the weekends is the most relatable content.
I know, but even if it's not on the weekend, like it could be a Tuesday night. Yeah, I was just always like that. Where other times I'm still kind of going, but like I've always been that when I'm watching a movie with my boyfriend, like work mode literally like turns off, which is a good thing and a bad thing because I don't want to work. But I'm like, I need to force you to make videos with me. Like, I need to force you to make videos with me and take pictures with me.
You know what the cutest thing is, too, that he did is, like, the entire trip, I wasn't really, like, taking photos of myself. He took so many photos of me. And then, like, at the end of the trip, when I was trying to do that photo dump, I was like, I have no photos of myself. And he was like, I took a bunch of you. And, like, showed them to me.
Cute.
But I'm not going to lie, they're not Instagram worthy at all. Right. Like, I'm, like, on a hike, like, sweating my ass off, like, bent over, like breathing bad. I'm like, ugh. Or like we're playing Jenga and I'm like, I just look like a fucking idiot.
There was like, this TikTok that I explained like to Jonah. I was like, this is literally me. It was a boyfriend and girlfriend in Nashville and she was getting ready and explaining to him.
Saw that.
She was like, listen, anytime you look at me and you think she looks really pretty right now, take a picture of me. I'm walking down the street in front of you, videotape it. Like, and he was like, okay.
Yeah, no, dude, we like Well, I'll get into that later, but obviously I feel like I needed to spill the tea on like how he asked me to be my girlfriend.
Yeah, we can catch up because we're kind of going into like,
I know
boy
we
stuff,
are going.
So we'll like catch up on our life and then we'll just deep dive.
Yeah. So this happened obviously last week. I missed a big chunk in my birthday weekend catch up. Basically after the boat when we all got back and we were all getting ready, like. He was literally just like obsessed with me, staring at me all day, just like couldn't keep his hands off of me. And he knew going into like the vacation weekend, because he had like wanted this to be planned, like the vacation that we were going on for like a few weeks. And he was nervous that like I didn't want to go on the trip or something, because I bailed on like the Big Ben one because that was supposed to be a 7-hour drive. And I was like, I just don't want to do that. And he was like all nervous that I was like bailing on that. And so we ended up doing a trip that was like way closer, which was an hour away. And we secured it, whatever. But he was still nervous that I was going to bail on that because I kept just talking about how busy my week was with my mom coming. So he, that night, when we were like getting ready to go from literally the boat to Latchkey to go out, is just like when we were in my room, like we were in the shower together. And
he asked me to be his girlfriend in the shower.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
We were just like making out in the shower, and then I was like, don't get my hair wet. Don't fucking touch my hair. Don't get it wet. And he
That's
just looks at me.
so me.
I know. And he just looks at me and goes, I cannot wait any longer. And I was like, what? He was like, I was going to wait until next week and like get you roses and shit, but like I can't wait any longer. I was like, what? He's just asked me. And I was like, oh my God, yes. And I was like, is this real life? And I was like a little tipsy. And I was like, there's no way this is real life. And then like, luckily, like you were still home and Liv was still home. So I run to Liv and I go, Liv, I have a boyfriend. And I'm like freaking out. And he's like,
it was like so like freaky, but like it was after the boats, like people were kind of drunk and like we were like, oh my God, like what if he like doesn't remember saying that?
I know, dude. I was a little nervous about that.
Like, what if you wake up and you're like, hi, boyfriend, and he's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. So then we went to Latchkey, and I am fucking running around Latchkey telling everyone and their mother that I have a boyfriend. I'm telling my guy friends, my girlfriends. My guy friends were like, about time. Or some of them were like, oh, trust me, we already knew this. He's been talking about it. And I'm just like, oh my God, like finally. Because like we're the only two in the friend group that like hook up. So like this was just like long overdue, I feel like. So yeah, it's been since July 8th, which is like a week and a half now. Yay. Applaud myself for surviving a week and a half.
Dude, timelines, like time goes so fast. Like I feel like I just celebrated my 3 months and like in like almost 2 weeks, it's like 3 months again. Like months just fly, dude. It's
no, they
like
really
4
do.
months.
Especially
like,
these months. Like I feel like winter not so much, but summer just blinks.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But yeah, so speaking of with our weekend, I ended up going on that little vacay with him. We both basically had like boyfriend weekends.
I had big boyfriend weekend.
Yeah,
I was like, this was really fun to have like very uninterrupted time because I normally hang out with him the whole weekend anyways, but like we do shit with other people.
Yeah.
And we didn't really do shit with other people. It
was more relaxed.
Yeah,
more casual. We still both obviously like drank this weekend, but it wasn't.
I just like had some wine.
Yeah,
I didn't go out.
Yeah, no.
And which is my preferred way of drinking. I've said this on the podcast before. Like that is my preferred way of drinking. Like, on Saturday I made a little TikTok thing of this, which I want to keep doing because I think they're just good ideas. We went to San Matero's and got pizza and literally one drink. Okay, I was drunk. It was like, honestly, I'm not even kidding, a quarter of the drink, and we're sitting outside waiting for our table, and I was like, I'm literally tipsy. He was like, are you serious? You've had 3 sips of that. I was like, I know.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
I'm buzzing, and I'm a cheap date, what can I say? And then like whatever, like shared some food, and then Peter Pan mini golf is literally 5 minutes down the road straight. So I like made a TikTok about it because I'm like, what a great date combo. It's literally like boom, done, right down the road. So fun. It's so cheap, and it's BYOB, which I was thinking about it. I feel like at least the mini golf by me, no one's really like patrolling you. All mini golf could probably be BYOB because you can bring like,
you really can.
Yeah, I was like, wait, I think like any mini golf course you can low-key bring alcohol, maybe like in like a cup. I don't know. I was just having that thought, but I bought some spritz and brought the spritz with me and was drinking on the golf course, and it's just like fun, wholesome, back so early, just Good vibes.
That was Friday, right?
That was Saturday. Friday.
Oh, Saturday. What did you do Friday?
Friday, I went to dinner with Liv. And then we went to Lyft for the vigil for the like memorial. And then Friday we were going to do something. I was like, we could do like, what should we do Friday? What should we do this day? I was so tired. Like, guys, like when I say like my brain is nonstop, like I'm so busy during the week now. And like I do thrive on it. It makes me feel better mentally. But like in the moment, I'm so goddamn tired.
It also doesn't help the last 2 weeks have been like very social, like weekends.
That's like the whole, and like the whole summer is like so social. So I've had to like, now that I'm so busy, it's like I'm in the phase where I gotta learn how to really say no to things I don't want to do. Like, and just be okay with saying I'd rather literally go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Like Friday we're trying to think of things, and then my boyfriend's like, what do you want to do? And I was like, to be like quite honest, I really don't want to do anything. Like, please just like, I don't want to leave the house. He's like, okay, that's fine. I'm like, thank God, because that just did not seem like something I wanted to do. I barely even got myself to go to dinner. I took a nap.
Yeah,
I took a nap.
That's like crazy.
I only take naps when I'm sick or like absurdly hungover on the couch. I took a nap.
It's so crazy to think that this weekend was only like obviously Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because I feel like I did so much over the weekend.
Because you went somewhere.
Yeah. So I obviously went on my little trip, hour away, Friday afternoon around 3:00. I drove my car over to Sneaky Links, which people were making a comment of like, why were you driving? It's not that I was driving, like he was driving my car. It's just I wanted to take my Jeep because one, there's no better road trip car than a Jeep. Like you can take your doors off, you can take the roof off.
It fits the vibe way better.
It fits the vibe. Like he has like this little Honda car thing. Like
get your bread
not
up.
a Honda.
No,
what the fuck does he have? But anyways, he just doesn't have a road trip car. So I want to take my car. He drove it and it took an hour to get there. And we just kind of realized we get there and we're like, all right, well, it's already now 5:00. What the fuck do we do with our time? And we know there's a little downtown. So it's in Wimberley, Texas, which is about 45 minutes from Austin. It can be an hour if there's traffic. But we just went to go get dinner on Friday night. And I was like, you know what? I don't really want to drink at all on this trip. But we ended up getting one drink. And I got an Aperol Spritz. And just like Taylor, got a little tipsy off my one drink. And I was like, fuck, like, I don't want this to end. Like, I'm having so much fun. Like, the little downtown has, like, a bunch of boutiques, thrift stores, like, candle shops, cactus shops, little shops. And we're just like walking around through all the shops and I'm like, there's a liquor store. We should just go get like some wine or something and just go back to the cabin and drink because there's nothing else to do. And the good thing I liked about the cabin is that once you got there was no service. Like there was like one bar, but it's not like I could be scrolling on TikTok. Like I can't do that. So I was like, you know what? Like let's go back. Quality time. We went to Five Below the day before the trip and bought like silly putty, card games, Jenga. And I was like, let's just go play some games. And we bought some wine, played some games. The little liquor store I went to didn't have anything that like I knew of. I feel like liquor stores in small towns like that are all wines.
Got very popular wine.
No, I know. That's the only one I knew. That's why I got it. So I got that one, but it fucking tasted like shit.
I don't like it's like rosé. I don't like rosé, and I don't think you'd like rosé either. Rosé is nasty.
I know. So that was the only one I saw that
rosé
I knew.
You think would be good because it's like pink.
Yeah.
So you would imagine it like. I always thought I'd probably like rosé because it's pink. I'd probably like it.
Yeah.
No, rosé tastes like trash.
Yeah. So I got that one because everything else was like local winery like wines, and I'm like, I don't fucking know if I'm gonna like this, but I was like, I've seen this a million times. I'm gonna grab it. Grabbed it, disgusting, but we downed that in like 2 massive glasses, and we were pretty drunk at that point. We were just playing Jenga for like hours on end, and then we ended up throwing on a movie and going to bed because we had a long day the next morning. He likes to wake up so fucking early. I don't know. No, Jonah's definitely the opposite of that, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. See, because you always are in bed for so long when he's here, and I'm like, fuck, get out of bed, Taylor.
Well, like sometimes I get up and like do something. And then, like,
he's just still in bed.
Come back. Like, he just, like, doesn't want to get up.
Yeah. So, he has an alarm that goes off at 6:45 even on the fucking weekends.
That's crazy.
Dude, I know. He just leaves his work thing on. But, to be fair, I turned it off Saturday morning.
Yeah, but that's absurd. Like,
I know.
sleep in, like, yeah,
he
like,
did.
I wake up at 6:45.
He slept until 7:30. And so, but which it was, like, honestly fine. We didn't go out. We went to bed early, but I was still like, bro, like it's 7:30 in the morning. We have all day with no plans.
Yeah.
So we realized we went to the grocery store and we did not have any spray or butter or anything for the pans. So he had to get in the car and hop in the car and go downtown, which downtown is like 20 minutes away. Like we're in the middle of fucking nowhere. So he goes there, comes back with like, I think almond milk and a few other things, realizes again, no spray butter. Forgot it. Got everything else we needed besides the spray butter. But luckily, on the campsite, there's a general store. But the general store didn't open until 9 a.m. And keep in mind, we woke up at 7:30. So I'm still laying in bed. I'm not moving my ass. I'm just fucking sitting straight. Right. And he's doing all the running around, driving my car, going to the general store, going to the H-E-B. Comes back with some olive oil, and finally he starts to cook for me. And we obviously got groceries. So breakfast, we were doing breakfast tacos. Lunch or dinner one night, we did fajitas. So we were just cooking quite a bit. We only ate out twice there. Food wasn't the best, like at all, but it got us through. And so that morning we were like, we need to go somewhere where there's water. Have you heard of Jacob's Hole?
Yes.
So it's like that massive well. Like,
yeah.
So basically right now in Texas, the water levels are so low everywhere that all like reservations and water holes are all closed off. So we're like, fuck, what do we do? Because that's what our plan was. But then we looked on the website and it's closed. So we found this random ass, like, middle of nowhere hole that had, like, a restaurant there and just a shit ton of locals. Like, so many locals. Like, we stuck out, like, sore thumbs. And you can rent paddle boards. And it's a massive hole of water. Like, I don't know if it's man-made or what, or if it's a creek. And on the other side, there's this thing called Goat Island. So if you get nice and close to it, there's just a shit ton of goats just on Goat Island.
Okay.
But they're like, don't touch the goats. Don't get near the goats. Like, they're evil. Like, they'll come at you. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, where am I? So we're just paddleboarding, hanging out for about a few hours. I'm literally just, like, laying pretty on the paddleboard, and he's, like, on the back of it. And, the local, like, one of the locals, like, looked at me and was like, are you gonna feed her grapes? Like, because I'm, like, laying there pretty, and he's just, like, over me. I'm like, no. But that was fun. I got an IPA beer, which, honestly, like, I kind of liked.
Really?
Yeah.
Those are, like,
it was like a seasonal fruity one.
IPAs are, like, genuinely the hardest to drink.
No, I kind of liked it. But I have to drink it really slow. And if I had 2 of those, I'd be set for the night. Because I had one and I was like, whoa.
Craft beers are like low-key cheat code for getting plastered. Like sometimes I go to breweries.
I told him I want to go to a
Jonah.
brewery.
I haven't gone in a while, but we used to go like once a week to like breweries.
There's this brewery. I saved it because it's a brewery, but it also has a frozen espresso martini.
Central Machine Works?
Yes. I want to go there so bad.
I don't know if I've been there. I don't know. But like, dude, I get 1 or 2 beers at those places. Woo!
Yeah, so I wanted. That's my next thing that I want to do. That's like more casual but drinking vibes.
See, and that's what I'm saying. There's so many things in Austin, Texas to do.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't need to go to
things.
Latchkey every weekend. I love it though.
No, but it had its.
No, but
I think it had its time.
No,
and like you
did.
said, if we want to go late, we can go late.
That's the thing. I don't know if we've said that on here,
yeah.
But my mindset is like we go to Latchkey at literally 9 p.m. because we want to get there before the line starts and we want to claim our territory, which I love doing. I have so much fun. But it is getting a little bit old. So our friends can continue to go early, get our spots, and we can show up after our other activity.
Because there's literally so much to do.
Yeah.
So much to do. It's crazy. So, like, for example, of something to do, this weekend we're not really going to be going out either.
Yeah.
On Saturday night, I'm going to the drive-in movie theater to watch Barbie.
And I'm going to the comedy show.
But, like, how fun. Drive-in movie to watch Barbie. I'm going to bring a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
100%. But...
oh, yeah. I'm going to be getting a drink at the comedy show.
You got to get a drink at a comedy show because it makes the giggles
Well,
better.
I think we also might be getting a drink
to?
before. He said the name is a random ass person. He doesn't really know who they are either. It was just the only, like, show that was available. But it's at 7:30.
Yeah, I got tickets to go see Barbie drive-in.
Love that. So yeah, we're just kind of changing up our weekends. We love Latchkey. Maybe I'll be there. Maybe I'll be at Latchkey after the comedy show. Comedy show is over at 8:45.
Yeah, it's just like there's so much stuff to do here, and I want to really do
those things.
Do it all.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, so Saturday, then we ended up coming back from the hole, and we took some chocolates, as two would, and we just kind of melted into our campsite for the rest of the night. We watched the stars, which was really cool. We went on a little hike in our campsite because our campsite had like a hiking trail, and played a bunch of games and made some s'mores. The star part was honestly my favorite because we took my car and we just like made it into a bed. We put pillows, blankets, and then we were laying there with my speaker going, and it's so dark out there.
In your car,
like on top of my car.
On top of
the car. We had the hardcover roof on. And which also, I want to say, any of my Jeep owners out there, I have a Jeep highlight on my Amazon storefront. I just bought this hammock for my Jeep as well that we used on Friday night. So if you take the front portion of your roof off your Jeep, there's a hammock that you can buy that can go right in the front part, and you can lay in it and just like stargaze. But it's a one-person hammock, unfortunately. So we, the next night, just laid on the top of my roof, and because we were like not sober, we found the stars to be so intriguing. But then next thing we know, there's this massive alien looking thing in the sky, and we start fucking freaking out. We're like, no way, what is this? And it's getting like really close to us really fast. We both I jumped up and screamed. I thought we were literally getting like a assassinated by aliens or some shit. It was the Starline satellites. If you look that up on like TikTok, it'll come up. Basically what it was is about 15 to 20 satellites attached to each other on a string that are glowing green, and they just rotate around obviously the fucking planet. But how ironic, the one time I'm stargazing, like when do I fucking ever like stargaze? And also like not sober, like I'm on chocolates, and I'm fucking freaking out, and I'm like, oh my god, this was the scariest thing of my life. Like I literally thought aliens were like going to come and kill us. So we stopped like 30 minutes after because I was a little bit paranoid, and we just went in and watched some movies and hung out for the rest of the night. But it was just so good and so nice to just relax and get off my phone and not be in like a city environment, like more casual. And I really want to start doing like, not necessarily stuff like that, but I want to start doing more like travel. Like it just made me realize like I haven't traveled. Besides, like I've traveled with my family, which I feel like traveling with your family is way different than traveling like with friends. But I just do want to get back into like leaving Austin like I don't know, once a month or something. I don't know.
Speaking of travel, I was looking at Airbnbs for the first weekend of November, and I found a cheap, cute house like a mile from Broadway.
We need to plan that ASAP.
I was just gonna say, like, if I send the link, like, get people to like just
put it in the back of their mind.
Book it, because it's like it was like $190 a night. It comes out to Thursday, Saturday, how we did last time.
Yeah, honestly,
I just want to like book it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say just put it in the group to get it on people's radars, and then like harass them a week later, and then like just keep.
I say like by like latest end of August it has to be booked, or else like we're not gonna go. Like people need to book it. But yeah, I was looking at doing that.
Dude, even if not, we could just go. That's one thing about me is like if no one's gonna do it, I will fucking go anyway.
And at least if not, us four can go.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm with it.
But yeah, so I was looking at that. The rest of my weekend was very chill. I really didn't do that much. On Sunday, what'd I do? Oh, we got brunch. And I went like grocery shopping.
Yeah. Dude, wait, I fucking forgot to tell you guys. My period last week was so fucking bad.
So was mine.
Dude, so bad.
So was mine.
Dude,
mine was crazy.
Sunday, I put 6 super tampons in. 6. That's absurd. Super. I never wear super.
I was also having a bad period. I think I already talked about to you guys on here. I was having real bad cramps, like one morning of literally cramps that were hindering me to function. Like I couldn't go for a walk because my cramps were so bad. And then I want to say something, but it's like really TMI. But I feel like when has that ever stopped me before?
No, yeah, just fucking say it.
You know, like sometimes when you like do the nasty on your period, like sometimes for me, like it doesn't really make a mess. Like it's not that messy.
Mm-hmm.
Like most of the time, it's really not that messy. It's really barely gonna be anything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. It was like a murder scene. Normally in the shower, I don't bleed.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the shower. Murder scene. I forgot to put in a tampon for a little bit. Barely at all. And normally if I do that, like, okay, it might stain like my underwear, but it's not gonna cause a mess. Yeah. Like I can, especially if it's not the first or second day.
I never have sex on my period, but I did this past weekend.
I sat on the couch and I forgot to put a tampon in for like 5 minutes. I stood up.
Thank God you could get that out.
I got it out.
Disgusting.
I know. But
like, I came home and like, who the fuck killed someone on the couch?
I was like, what is going on? You never have sex on your period?
Well, I've never had
you didn't have a boyfriend.
Like, why would I do that with a random dude?
You didn't have a boyfriend.
Not random dude. Okay. That's such a lie because I'm not a whore. Like,
but if you have a boyfriend, you have sex with your period.
Yeah. Well, okay. I told him that too. I was like, I'm on my period. And like, he hates blood. Like, I'm like, you're a pussy. Like, I want a man. Like, I want to be dating a man, not a fucking pussy. He's like, I hate blood. And I'm like, I don't care. Well, I mean, he's the one that wanted to do it, and I was like, I was so against it because I was like, I don't know if I'm comfortable enough with you to do that yet. And I was like, I'm just
that's crazy. I don't really care.
But that's the only reason I said that is because I went through 6 supers, so it was a heavy flow that day.
Yeah, no, I can say though, if other times I did it were as messy as last weekend, maybe I would be the same as I don't know if I'm comfortable because I'm telling you, other times I've done it, it like really doesn't.
Does it feel
light.
different for you?
No.
Dude, well, okay, so maybe because my flow was so heavy, but I could feel the blood in my fucking body, like, swishing around.
I don't know, but all I know is, we were both. And then when they were over and we were both talking about it, I was like, bro, yeah, it's just, like, coming out. I was like, so you two better watch it.
Yeah. Dude, he was terrified
this is
of
the
being on my
house
period.
Of hormonal bleeding bitches.
Dude, he was literally terrified of me because I was getting like so like we were like watching a movie laying there in my bed on Sunday and I just like wanted to like start crying for no reason. I was like,
oh, that's the other thing. I just was crying.
Yeah, dude, I just wanted to cry for no reason. He's like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah. He's like, what's wrong? I was like, I just want to cry. He's like, for what? I was like, literally no reason at all. I just want to cry.
I cry. I was getting teary. Like, I had to stop myself, okay? Like, if I didn't stop myself, it would have been full-blown tears, but I caught myself. Emma McDonald's engagement vlogs, like Maggie posted the engagement vlog. Mind you, I've seen all of this content before, okay? I've seen on Instagram. I've seen this. Not news. I'm watching this engagement vlog. Oh my God, tears in my eyes. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you've seen this before. Like, what's it? And then I'm watching, I've also seen this before, this TikTok. This is so niche. So these are like happy tear moments. There's this thing. This is so fucking random. It's like so embarrassing. Adele like surprised all these fans.
I'm not on that TikTok.
Okay, no, it's like such a random video. But like she surprises these like fans and they're all like so excited about it. Tell me why I got teary-eyed. I
could not.
And I've seen the video. Like I knew what the outcome was going to be. And then I decided to watch Titanic.
Yeah, dude, I came in like the house and you were watching Titanic. I go, are you okay?
And then so I'm watching it the next day. I didn't finish it all in one day because it's like a 3-hour movie. Yeah. And who has the attention span for that? Not me. So I had to finish it the next day. And the first hour and a half is like crap. Like Jonah just picked up in with me. I was like, so all that's happened is they got on a boat. She's rich, he's poor. Got it? Like that's the movie. Oh my God! Like the spoiler alert: the boat sinks.
Oh, wait, shit, really?
Yeah. So like the boat is sinking and like all the water's coming in, and there's like a little boy like screaming, crying. Oh my God! I was like, I'm gonna cry. And he was like, are you actually gonna cry? I was like, no. Oh, and then also like this was like actually really sad, but like not the weekend for me to go to like a memorial.
Yeah.
I was like trying my best not to lose my fucking shit because I was just in a like everything I was crying at TikToks.
Yeah.
And then you want me to go to something seriously sad?
Yeah.
I was like, this is really not okay. And I picked it. I was like, I can't be here.
Yeah, dude, that gives me fucking chills on my body.
I was like, I'm just a crying mess.
But yeah, the fucking period's the worst. I'm just happy that I think my period is regular now. Like, it's anywhere from, like, 28 to, like, 32 days that I get it, which makes me really happy because you guys know, if you've been here since the fucking jump when we hopped off birth control, it has been a struggle to balance out our periods. Like, I literally didn't get a period for 10 months. And now I finally have one. Like, great, awesome. But
yeah.
So I'm just happy. Even if it's a heavy flow, like, I'll suffer through. I'd rather have a heavy flow and go through this and not get a period at all.
Yeah, I would rather have a bad cramp and heavy flow than be irregular. And like, I feel better. This was 28 days. Lasted the right amount of time. If it comes 28 days again, then I genuinely think my vitamins fixed me. I'm not lifting on my period, and I'm trying to structure my workouts around my cycle. I'm not having coffee on my period. I'm only having matcha, and I'm in general lowering my caffeine intake to like once per day having caffeine, but it felt really good having less caffeine on my period. I'm just trying to really lean into the phases of my body because we are not the same every day. We are literally like 4 different people throughout the month, and I was like trying to explain that to my boyfriend.
Dude, I tried to explain
like,
too.
I date like 4 different people. I was like, yeah,
pretty
like,
much.
I have 4 different personalities, and you better get used to what they are.
I know,
so that you can act accordingly.
Yeah, I told him too. I was like, I'm just wondering, like, I love hanging out with you on my period, but I feel like I'm scaring you. So like, if the period rolls around and you just want to like come say hi, show some love, and then dip, like, I don't take that to an offense.
Wow, that's so funny that you're like, I'm sorry, I feel like I'm scaring you. I'm literally like, oh yeah, be scared. Well, I'm like, are you scared of me? You look scared of me.
I've been dating him for a week and a half. I think that will change soon, maybe.
I'm
but
like,
right now, I'm like, oh.
I told you there was one time where I got so angry. I was just angry about everything. I forgot what he was doing. This probably didn't matter. I think he was just being like slow. I don't know. There was like a bunch going on.
You hate slow boyfriends, so I can imagine it being slow.
I don't remember what it was. There was a fuck ton of shit going on, and I was just like in a mood.
Yeah.
And it was like 11:30. I start cleaning. I start vacuuming. I'm like rage cleaning. Like I'm like vacuuming. Like I'm moving. So he was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Let me like do what I need to do." I'm like literally rage cleaning. And he was like genuinely scared for his life.
Yeah.
I was like, I just needed to get out my emotions.
Yeah.
Just like who vacuums at 11:30 at night on like a Saturday? He was like,
do boys even vacuum?
I don't think he owns a vacuum.
Yeah. So exactly. He should be concerned.
He's gonna be so pissed. He probably doesn't own a vacuum. Sorry. No, wait. No, he's not even listening because I told him not to listen.
Yeah.
He's
Exactly. Get the fuck out of here.
Are you gonna say his name?
No, not yet. It's gonna be a really, 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 really slow, soft launch into a hard launch. I kind of had this discussion with him too because I want to like respect his like peace. Like he didn't sign up for the social media world, and the social media world can be very fucking toxic and horrible. Like 50% of the time, especially for someone like him who's like he's not gonna have a profile. He's just going to have, like, my fan base that's, like, going to be nitpicking on him. So, like, God forbid if I just, like, want to protect his peace. So, I think with the whole thing, how I'm going to approach it is he'll be in my content, but he'll be a character. He won't be a actual person, if that makes sense. So, like, if I'm doing a vlog, he's a character in it. He's not, like, a role. Do you understand that?
Do you mean like he's an extra? Like
an extra, yeah. Like, he's just, like, a character, like an extra.
Face gonna be in it?
For right now, no. But maybe down the road, like his face will start to be in it. He can do like voiceovers for me, like his voice can be involved. But like right now, I just like don't really want his face in it, and I don't really know when. Like maybe one day I'll wake up and be like, I want to share his face, but as of right now, not planning on it.
I realized after your post that I don't have a picture of me and Jonah on like my feed. Every picture that he's like in it face, it's like the second picture.
Yeah.
There's no like front facing photo on my feed.
Yeah.
But I'm going on Pinterest, and because I'm busier now, I'm trying to like plan out my content a little bit more strategically. Like I have to be more cautious of like, I need to go take an Instagram photo today. You know what I mean? Like really be on top of it. So I'm like saving a lot of inspo things on Pinterest.
I love Pinterest.
Because it's way easier to get an Instagram photo to be like, I just want to take this photo. And it'll also help faster. Like if I want him to take a photo, I can just be like, make it look like this. Or like if I want a picture, I literally just show you like, I want this picture. And it's like easy.
Literally.
It's easy to
That's
get.
what I did with the photo that we took in the bed. I was like, see this? We're doing that.
Yeah. I'm like, literally just get this photo. I just feel like that's so easy. So I've literally been saving things on Pinterest, like a couple ones, individual ones, gym ones. I'm like, I want this picture, this picture, this picture. So if you see cute pics on the gram, just know Pinterest.
Yeah.
And I'm straight up copying Pinterest pictures. That's the goal. But yeah, I realized that I need to like, I want him to be like, there's content I want to do. Like we're going to the gym today and I know what TikTok I want to make. Like I want to do that one. I want him to be like, hi Barbie, and me be like, hi Ken.
Yeah,
like saying like the one that's like, hi Ken.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, like I want to do like that at the gym. But in my head, like if I'm with him, like I just like don't film.
Yeah, the good thing like I've like noticed,
but I know he likes it because he's a clout chaser.
Yeah, the good thing I've noticed, at least with like my boyfriend, oh my god, that sounds so weird, is that like he literally will go out of his way to say, hey, like, are you gonna film this? Hey, take a picture of this. Hey, because like we were at dinner over the weekend and like my phone was just like on the table and like we were about to eat and he was like, are you gonna take a picture of this? And I'm like, you're so right. Like I am actually gonna take a picture of this. So like he's like on it. Like he knows, because I said to him before, like I said to him like 2 to 3 weeks ago, I was like, because when I used to hang out with him, I would never post or pull out my phone and I would just kind of like get so like out of the work mode. So I said to him, I was like, hey, like I just want you to know, like I hope you don't mind, but like I'm gonna start doing my content again more on the weekends because I've been neglecting it, and like the weekend content's my favorite content, like the lifestyle content's my favorite content, so like I hope you don't mind. And ever since I said that, like he's now like, oh, film this, get that, do this. Or like we did the spring rolls and like he was like, are you gonna vlog this? And I'm like, okay, yeah, like I will. So I'm trying to like just really put in the effort with the content on the weekends.
Yeah, and that's so important. Like with like the people we're dating, like we couldn't date people that were like, you phone. In that phone.
Even on one of our friends, we had a friend that was like that. Remember when we were in? I just would expose. Like when we were on vacation, and he was like, "You guys are always on your phone. Like it's insane. Like it made me like so self-conscious."
And like, okay, like I'm gonna be so real. Like I am always on my phone. Like aside from work things too.
I don't think I'm ever just casually chilling on my phone though. Like if I'm on my phone, I'm working.
I am. I'll casually be on my phone, like on TikTok. But sometimes I'm scrolling on TikTok for the purpose of finding things on TikTok. Like during my work hours, like for work, sometimes I'm scrolling, not on my feed, but on the feed of the brand, because it's a little more niche down to like business things. And I will scroll on TikTok for like 20 minutes to try to find a sound.
Yeah.
And it's like I just scrolled on TikTok, but like I wasn't it's not content I'm interested, because it's not my For You page. And I'm just like trying to find a good sound so I can film a fucking TikTok. And I'm like, okay, that's 20 minutes of TikTok screen time, but I was just trying to find a sound.
Yeah, I haven't been doing YouTube this month, so I've been doing a lot more talking TikToks, and I enjoyed it a lot, and I feel like they've been doing really good. So like for me at least, like I can just hop on TikTok real quick, do a talking video, and then hop off. Like the only time I ever scroll on TikTok is like before bed.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I scroll on TikTok all the time.
Yeah.
It's so bad. It's so bad. But like, I mean, I get like everything I want to do in the day done, which is why I'm not like, I used to be way harder on myself about it, how much I scroll on TikTok. But now that I'm getting like so much done in the day, like I get my reading done, I get my workout done, I get my walk done. Like if I get everything done in the day, I'm like, then who cares if I did what I needed to do? So that doesn't bother me as much. Speaking of YouTube, I'm trying to go back my hardest to go back to 2 videos a week. Tentatively, I'm going to start vlogging today, like after this, but I really want to start going back to 2 videos a week. I'm going to try my absolute fucking hardest to do it.
Yeah, I'm just taking a break this month. Like, I think my body just needs it like once a year, a month break. Like, I did it last year, felt great. And then now I'm doing it right now, like a month break. And I just know, like, when I go back in on August, like, I'm going to have like so much drive and like wanting to do it. It's just, it was at a good timing because July was so busy. We had the 4th of July, my birthday, then my mom came to town. And this whole month has just been so busy. And like, I just have other little side projects that I really want to put like a lot of effort into. So end of the month, I'll get back into it.
Yeah, I'm trying to like, what's the word? I used to have a schedule where it was like, I post this day and this day, guaranteed. And then I stopped doing that. And I was like, oh, I'll post when I want. And I realized that just doesn't work for me because then I can push it off. I need due dates. Like, I need like video goes up Sunday, not video goes up like sometime this week.
Yeah.
I need video goes up Sunday. I want to do Sunday, Wednesday, by the way. That's the goal, tentatively. So I just want to like vlog and get that done. I feel like I need a freaking like assistant.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I don't know. Should we get into the boy talk though?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this week's episode, we obviously were talking about boys. We love fucking talking about boys. I love it so much. So we're doing another girl talk, and we're going to talk about how to basically turn that man into a boyfriend, because I feel like my fucking journey with Sneaky Link was a prime example of like what to do, and it worked. And I didn't think like I would be having a boyfriend now.
You were like convinced it wasn't gonna work, and well, because we kept telling you like if you stop giving him attention, he's gonna like be obsessed with you, and you were like, no. And we're like, yes.
Yeah, like everything you said, like it literally worked, and it was true.
I was like,
it's fucking
yes,
crazy.
he is. Like, just stop giving him attention. And like one day, like you didn't give him attention. The next day at the bar, all over you.
Yeah.
Like, see.
So I kind of want to do like a start to finish type vibe, because I feel like the entire journey, obviously mine was like long. It was a 5-month time span, but maybe like for other people, it could be maybe a little bit shorter, maybe like 3 or 4 months. But I just feel like 5 months was just fucking with my head at that point. It was really fucking with my head. But basically, I went into, obviously, the plans of just having a Sneaky Link. I wanted no feelings involved, no attachment. But then, obviously, the more I started to hang out with Sneaky Link and the more we started to hook up, I realized, wait, fuck, like, I actually like this guy. I'm super big on personality. Obviously, the first thing that, like, draws me to a man is their physical features. But just his personality was in fucking insane. And I was like, you know what? Like, he's so cool. He's literally like the boy version of me. Like, I love it. So the 3-month mark kind of came around, and I was like, shit, like if I go any longer with this, like I think I'm going to have feelings for him. It was more of like, yeah, I have feelings for him, but he's my friend. Like that type of feelings for somebody. It was like, I like this person because he's my friend.
Yeah.
But we also hook up because we've been friends for like not over a year, but like a little under a year. So I was like I care about this guy. But it was nothing more than that. So I realized like, shit, I don't want to waste my time anymore with this, like hooking up with him. Oh, my flashlight's on. I want to see where this could potentially go. And if it's not going to go anywhere, like I need to leave this. And so obviously Taylor was talking to me about it, and she was just like, you literally just need to hit him with the ultimatum. And I'm like, think? I was like, that's so fucking scary. But it's true. That shit fucking works, okay? So 3-month mark, we went out on a Friday, and I ended up going back to his place, and I knew, I was like, I don't want to do the ultimatum with him on a Friday night when I'm drunk. God forbid, I'm drunk. I get emotional. I get sad because I don't want to hear something. So I waited until the next morning when he was driving me home, and the drive home was the best time to do it because it started to get awkward in the car, and like I knew I was going to eventually get out of the car, whereas if I did it at his house, I would have had a very awkward car ride. So I hit him with the ultimatum, and I was like, hey, listen, where is this going? Because it's been 3 months of us consistently hooking up, and I just know if we continue to do this, like I'm going to catch feelings for you, and I just don't want to get my heart hurt, whatever. And I knew he had previously been in a relationship like 4 months previously, and he's mentioned a few times that he's really not looking for anything, but I just needed to kind of like solidify that and just let him know like if he doesn't want to keep doing this and he doesn't see it going anywhere, like, I'm stopping. So he broke the news of being like, I just can't do this right now. I need to work on myself, blah, 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 all this fucking bullshit. So I was like, whatever. I was like, you know what? Like, I made like the joke because our relationship is like more of like we joke around. We don't take things too serious. So I was like, look, like I have to break up with you. Like, we're done. Like, I'm breaking up with you. Like, hope you're not upset about it. Blah, blah, blah. And he's obviously in my friend group, so I'm going to see him later in the day. That Saturday night, we all went out to the bars. This man was not leaving my hip.
Nope.
Literally did not leave my hip. And he even said like to Taylor, like, oh, did you hear I'm in the doghouse? Like making a joke out of it. And yeah, he was buying me drinks, like continuing conversations with me, like kind of eyeing me from like across the bar. Mm-hmm. And I look at Taylor, I go, there's no fucking way this is happening right now. Like he's literally obsessed with me right now. Like what is going on? And I guess it's true. Like guys want what they can no longer have. Like they just are more attracted to things that they just know they can't have anymore when they've had it and they've lost control of it.
Yeah. 100%. That's why I was actually shocked that like I got into a relationship because like I wasn't being like that.
Yeah.
Like you know how it's always like guys are always like, oh, if a girl like hooks up with you really soon, like she's not gonna be your girlfriend. That's not girlfriend material. Mm-hmm. I may or may not have done that. So I was like, I feel like I'm not gonna date this dude because I like just was all in too fast, like give it up too fast. And he said he also thought the same thing, like for a little bit, like not a little bit, but like maybe like that like day.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, I just got lucky because I feel like for the most part, like you do have to wait, like like you do have to like try like the chase. I feel like for me, like I want things I can't have. Mm-hmm. Like I don't like in my other relationships. I feel like I was I was doing the chase for real.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, do you think I was chasing?
Yes.
I don't know if it was chasing. I think it was more of just like attachment. Like I didn't want to let go. Because I don't know, like.
This reminds me a lot of how my last relationship started, kind of.
Yeah.
Like, just in the sense of like me being like, I want this more than you hooking up with me.
Because like, I don't know, like, if the ultimatum didn't work out and he said no, like. Which, I mean, he did say no. Like, I was totally okay with, like, moving on, you know? But then I started to realize he, like, was giving me so much attention that I was like, wait, so he does like me. So that's why I didn't let go. Yeah. Is because I knew, like, there was deep down inside, like, he cared. And, like, we ended up having a really deep conversation that night, too. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, but he only would ever let his emotions out when he was drunk. So I was, like, always 50-50 about it. I was always, like, he's just saying this because he's drunk, or like maybe these conversations aren't really happening and then like I'm just making them up in my head because I'm drunk and like maybe I'm just over exaggerating. So like I just never knew. I was always so confused. I was like, what the fuck is going on with this? Right. But then I decided like it was perfect timing. The ultimatum was coming, and then 2 weeks later I was going to Tampa to visit my family. So I was like, you know what? Distance is the best fucking thing you could possibly do after that ultimatum and him giving me all the attention. I'm gonna back the fuck up. Mm-hmm. So I went on vacation, did not talk to him at all on the vacation, and you know what he's doing? Fucking Snapchatting me the whole time. Crazy. We don't Snapchat. We literally do not Snapchat.
Crazy.
And I'm like, I know he's Snapchatting me because he just wants to see what the fuck I'm doing on this vacation. 100%. And he wouldn't stop Snapchatting me. We never texted all the way up until like, honestly, like a month before we started dating. Like really, because like I'm not very big on like daily communication like that, like texting, Snapchatting. Like I'm not big on that. Like I don't know. I just don't care for it. And so the distance that I gave him clearly really worked, because then the next following week I came back, whatever, we were hanging out, we had a really fucking deep conversation again at the bars, and then about 2 weeks later, this was the 2 week mark of we weren't seeing each other. So then I went back to Boston and he went on a vacation, but our vacations didn't overlap. They were like right on the crisps of each other. So for 2 weeks I didn't see him. And the second he goes on his vacation, family vacation, he FaceTimes me for an hour the first night of his vacation.
Crazy.
And Taylor like can hear me in my bedroom like, oh my God, like he's on FaceTime with you on a family vacation. Like this man is a simp. And I'm like, yeah, fucking simp. Okay. So I'm telling you right now, like ultimatums and distance, key to like turning a man into your boyfriend. Like I never have been one to do any of those things, but it truly fucking worked.
It did work.
Yeah. And I don't even fucking.
Do you think you're gonna be a great girlfriend?
Dude, okay, so that's another thing that I was thinking is I don't know how to be a girlfriend because it's been so long. And like when I was in a relationship, it wasn't really a relationship. It was more of like I needed like
just like toxic attachment.
Yeah. Like it wasn't it wasn't.
It was like you were relying on someone else, not like you.
I was like a lost puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's literally what it was. So like it's weird, and I've already set really good boundaries in this relationship of like not boundaries, but of like healthy ways to keep this relationship sane. I know it's been a fucking week. Okay, calm down, Sam. Like shit. But like Sundays, like we're gonna meal prep every Sunday, and then Thursdays he's coming over and I'm cooking dinner. Like just really like small things that like I look forward to do with him. Like we want to like keep a consistent schedule of like things to do, because in my past relationship, I know that it was 5 years ago and we were like fucking children, couldn't afford to do stuff like that and like make a relationship more fun because like we didn't have adult money, but like we didn't do anything.
Right.
Like my ex-boyfriend wouldn't buy me flowers, wouldn't show up to my house with a fucking like Olipop. Like now like I've made like little like things like in a our relationship now is like I'm gonna cook on Thursdays and he's gonna show up to my house with something. I don't know what it is, but he's gonna show up with something. So it's just like small little things like that. It's like I feel like we'll go such a long way in the relationship if we start to do them now, you know? So
are you the jealous type girlfriend?
No, I don't think I am.
You don't think so?
No. Like there's been like comments he's made about like other girls, like and them being hot or like him following other girls. I just like I don't care. Like he follows like ski mask girl on Instagram, and he's like, oh, she's so hot, and I'm like, okay, like I just think it's because like I know like,
yeah, I'm not I'm not a fan of liking other girls' Instagram pictures.
Yeah, I feel like liking girls' Instagrams, like naked ones, no, like well not naked, like bathing suit.
I just
ones.
think like Instagram model photos, like liking Instagram model photos, like for.
I think if you so now like we had this little issue like a few weeks ago before we were dating of like him not liking my shit but liking other people's shit, but now that he he likes my, I never brought it up to him by the way, but like now he likes my shit, so like I don't see a problem with it.
Yeah, I mean like teach their own, like
yeah,
like whatever. Like for me personally, I just don't like liking like Instagram model stuff because I'm like, what are you like why?
Yeah.
Like for like why?
No, I
like if you
I
look
agree.
at it and you like it and you look at it and you like it, I can't change the fact that you looked at someone hot and liked it. I see hot guys on social media and think they're good looking. Like why do you have to physically show to someone that you like it?
Yeah, and also it can be kind of embarrassing if like a friend sees that.
Right. Like if I click on an Instagram model's picture and every picture is liked by like you and others, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like get it together. Yeah, but so you're not like the jealous type. I'm only jealous type when I have valid reason. And
I feel like
if my boyfriend's still listening to this, he's like, you're a psycho. I'm not a psycho without valid reason. And if I am being a psycho, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I feel like as long as like you're giving me the attention that like I deserve, like because I had like the issue, I kind of half said it like 2 seconds ago. Of, like I had this issue of like when we were like talking, but like seriously talking, and we were going on dates where he was like liking everyone else's Instagrams but not liking mine, and I found it so fucking weird. I was like, why? Like that's so weird. But now like he does like mine, so I'm like I don't really care. Like I just felt like left out, if that makes sense. Like why aren't you liking mine? Like what the fuck? But yeah, as long as he's like giving me like the attention and validation, I don't really care.
Do you think he's a jealous type boyfriend?
Is he jealous?
I feel like he is a little bit.
Probably.
Not like overly.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Not overly, but I feel like a little bit.
1000%. Because can we talk about what happened at Latchkey a few weeks ago?
Yeah, I think you said it on here on the pod. Like I think he's a little bit jealous type.
Yeah, he didn't like, because I'm very like, I've said this a million times to him, I'm a very outgoing individual. I like to party. I like to party. This sounds wrong and bad, but like I like to just have a good time, and I like talking to new people, meeting new people, and just like kind of making strangers laugh and smile. So like if I'm gonna be going dancing and looking stupid in the middle of like Latchkey and dancing with a bunch of like people, like so be it. But a few weeks ago I did it, and I was not in control of this, but I was just standing there, and one of the 6'4" male men just like picks me up and like helicopters me around the bar, and I'm like, whoa, like this is sick. But he did not like that, did not like it, and like, you know, that's jealousy, and like that's hot.
That's yes. Okay, here's the thing. Like my boyfriend does not get jealous for crap, for nothing, and I literally like pry at it. Like it's like I try to make him piss. He just doesn't care, which like I know like green flag, because I'd much rather have a guy that like doesn't care what I do than someone who like is insane. So like I'm not complaining, because I would much rather have someone that doesn't give a shit. But I'm like, it doesn't make you mad? Like none of this makes you mad? And he's like, no. I'm like, what? I'm like,
what do I gotta do?
I'm like, what do I have to do to make you so mad at me?
Yeah.
Like not mad at me, but he just like doesn't get mad, which I know like is a good thing. Like I don't have to sit here and be like, my boyfriend's angry all the time. He's like never mad.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I just want to see you really mad. Like I just want to see it. Get angry.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is too, he didn't really vocalize it to me until after. Like, yeah. In that moment, I didn't know. But then the next day, and I was like, oh, you were mad.
Yeah. And I think it also is like important in that situation for you, because you weren't dating yet. Yeah. So it's like, okay, wait, he cared.
Yeah, he cared.
And having someone care like that.
But then that's another thing that helped him like wife me up so quickly
is that there's other people trying to take your ass.
Yeah, so he was in the corner of the bar with all the friends while I was on the dance floor dancing around, getting carried by other men, and he like made the comment of like, I didn't like that. Like he quickly said that at the bar, and then at the bar, my drunk ass, because I'm a fucking unfiltered blabbermouth, I just go, well, I mean, you're not my boyfriend, so I'm not going to give you 110%. So once you give me 110% back, I'll give you 110% back. And then when I said that, that got him thinking.
Right.
And he was like, fuck, she's so right. Like, she's not my girlfriend, so like she can do whatever she wants. And then the next weekend, he asked me out. So, got to play the game, baby.
Yeah, I felt that. I feel like that's what got me into like the being wifed up, is thinking that, okay, wait, if he's not my boyfriend, he can like go fuck other girls, and I'm not cool with that. So
yeah, so
guess this is gonna have to you know, say yes to this relationship thing, because I'm not really down for not getting your attention and you fucking other girls. So I'm gonna be my boyfriend.
When it comes to that though, I'm gonna be the best girlfriend. Like now when we go out to bars and a guy like slightly gives me attention, I cannot wait to just scream at him, I have a boyfriend now. Like, yeah, don't talk to me.
Yeah. Surprisingly, like I feel like guys don't come up to us at bars that much because we're with so many people. Yeah. Like now, don't get it twisted. If me and Sam go up ourselves, me and Sam go up ourselves, like we're for the streets. No, I'm kidding. But like
left and right, baby.
People are talking to us. But when we're out with all of our friends, there's so many people around. People just don't really come up to us like that. And the only times, like I don't let people like flirt with me that like no one does anything like crazy. But if a guy is talking to me and I can tell they're gonna get me a free drink, like
you're gonna keep doing it. You can read the room very easily with a guy
the free drink is gonna get taken, and I'm gonna bounce. Like it's not gonna touch me. It's not gonna like I'm not gonna like get his number.
Exactly. Which I mean, I even said that to my boyfriend, and I was like, what do I do now in scenarios of like a guy wanting to give me a free drink? He's like, get it, but give it to me. I'm like, word.
Yeah, no, like yeah, Jonah's always like, get a free drink. Like one time, like these guys, and he was coming up to me, and someone was buying me a free drink. I was like pretending I didn't know him. I'm like, get away from me, rando. Like, who are you? And I'm like, tequila soda, please.
I was like, I'm not gonna pass up a free drink. I'm 100%. Like, if you wanna buy me the drink, you can.
Literally.
But like, if you're not gonna buy me a free drink, then I'm gonna get a free drink elsewhere.
Literally. Literally.
So
literally. 100%. Like, there's nothing wrong with free drinks. It's not like I'm like flashing my tits for a free drink. I'm just existing, and if some random person wants to buy me it,
I know.
Fine.
Dude, I'm actually like, now that we're talking about this, I really want to go out on Saturday.
I don't. I'm going to Barbie.
What time is the movie over?
Probably like 11 something.
Oh fuck. Well, my comedy show's over at 9, so I'm like latchkey send.
See, my movie starts at 9.
Because I just want to like see like how he's gonna be.
Yeah, that's a
like I want to test the waters.
That's a fun. That's like what's so fun about starting a relationship. And even now, like I haven't been dating this guy for like years. I'm still like there's still scenarios where I'm still in that.
Yeah,
it's still new. It's not like we've been together for 5 million years. Just getting in new situations and seeing how things are. The randomest things. Last weekend we went to Target for the first time together.
Yeah,
random stuff of like, okay, we've never gone like Target shopping. Like, how random. Like, okay, interesting. Like something new. Like you got to walk through like the makeup aisles of Target with me. Like the random new shit that you haven't done before is fun.
I'm like excited though because my relationship is so fucking new that like I'm in full control of like I can dictate and manipulate how I want them to be. And I just love it.
You mean like just because it's new so you can like start fresh, or like you can manipulate him?
No, like of not manipulate him, but like how I like things. So for example, like the car door opening. Like if I just like make a comment once of like that, I'm like super appreciative and super grateful that like he did that. Like that's gonna be in the back of his mind, and now he's gonna like always do it. Or like another thing that I absolutely fucking love is forehead kisses. I love them.
Oh, I like make him do it. Like I'll position myself like if we're laying a certain way, standing a certain way, I literally just, there's gonna be a visual on YouTube, I guess. I just kind of So I just kind of lean in and he kisses me on the forehead. Like I just make him do it.
No, like one time, like the very first time he like ever did it, I was like, oh my god, like I love those so much. Like they're my favorite. Like, and I was just like acting all giddy and happy. And now he does it like this first second he sees me, that's the first thing he does every single time.
But I'm kind of the opposite. There's things I've told him like, I love when you do that, or I think you look like really cute when you do this, or like things I like, and I kind of regret saying it because I like when it's just there are things he naturally did. Yeah. And then after I say it, I know he does it more because I said it, which obviously I told him I like it, so he's trying to make me happy. Yeah. But I'm like, now you're doing it because I said it. Yeah. And I liked when I felt like it was just my little secret of like, oh, you did it and I like that. Yeah. Like it's just like you just felt the urge to naturally do it. So like sometimes like he'll do like 2 of them back to back, and I'm like, I shouldn't have told you this crap. I'm like, because now you're trying. Yeah. Like you're thinking about it too much. I'm like, I like when you just kind of naturally did it, and it's almost like I just like kept a little secret to myself, like, oh, I love that.
Yeah. I don't know.
But it depends. It depends. But
and like
forehead kisses, I literally like make him do it. Like I literally just put my forehead to like his
and
face.
like I told him also like what like my form of like love language was, and I feel like in my previous relationships when I would have never had.
What's your love language?
Like physical touch, and I think like not like gifts, but just like thinking of me in a way where it's like you did something, and like
I think that's acts of service.
Yeah, whatever that
because
is. Like
I think like bringing you an Olipop because you like it is more of an act of service than a gift. Yeah, exactly. Because so it's not a gift. It's more so like you like this, and maybe like tomorrow you would have gone to HEB to buy one, but like I brought you one. Yeah. So I feel like it's like act of service. Yeah.
Or like I don't know if this is still an act of service but like booking a reservation and like saying, okay, so yeah, so like those things, like I told him I really like those things, and like those are things that now have been like put into the relationship of like he's already made 2 reservations. Yeah. He's already done like,
and it's also booking stuff because I said it in TikTok. I called it quality time. It's like kind of quality time because you're prioritizing quality time. So it's like I think anything could be an act of service because
you can make
if
everything
it's good to you, then it's like an act of service. How do you like? What's your love languages and how you give love?
How I give love, I don't know. I like cooking for him. He loves it.
So like act of service.
Yeah, and then also like physical touch again, like, but like in the sense of like I just like really like holding him. I'm like, he calls me. Okay, this is so weird talking about this stuff because like
being a cringe ball.
I know, but like he calls me his monkey because like I literally will just like literally jump onto him and like
my him, like, animal word for that is a frog because I literally like if he's laying down, like I'll like like sit on top of him, but then like hug him on top, and I'm like on my knees. I'm like a frog. I'm like a tree frog.
So yeah, like that I like to do. He likes it a lot, so I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll be your little monkey, I guess.
Oh my god, it's so funny. Like, ew,
ew,
vomit. But like,
ew.
it's not like it's cute.
It is so cute.
It's just like when you expose it to the public.
I know.
Like that shit stays.
Dude, bro, now I'm gonna have
up.
people in the TikTok comments like, oh, you little monkey.
Literally.
Don't make fun of me, all right?
I realized that like I didn't know my love language was words of affirmation until recently, because I'd say once a day I have to be like, how much do you like me? How much like I'm so annoying. Like he's like, we should play a game or something. I'm like, I have a good game. And he's like, shut up, because he knows I'm about to say, we can play the game where you tell me how much you love me. Like, and I'm like, and that's the game. I'm like, wanna play truth or dare? Okay, truth. How much do you love me? Like, I'm so annoying. He's like, shut up. I'm like, dare. I dare you to tell me your favorite things about me. Like, I'm so like, I just like I need to hear it. I don't know why. I'm like, you need to like tell me every day.
It's like a drug to you. I can see it in your eyes right now.
Yeah,
like,
I get like high off it. I'm like, tell me like your favorite things about me. He's like, oh my god, what? I'm like, you don't have any? Say them. Like, I'm like, say them out loud right now. Like, I need to hear it. Like, I'm literally insane.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I just like need to hear it. Yeah. But the thing is
there anything else?
Oh yeah, quality time, like the reservation thing.
Mm-hmm.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge. Like, I really like that. I like just being like, oh, do you want to do this? Like, it can be something so like it doesn't have to be anything big, but just being like, do you want to do like this with me today, or like we should do this weekend? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes.
Another thing though, I also really want to be careful with, like with dating him, is like my own like personal time with like girlfriends and like other people. We've obviously always made this like a huge deal of like, we cannot stand people that are in relationships and then just like neglect their friendships. Like, I want to be continuing to like build girlfriend relationships and stuff like that, because God forbid if a relationship ever ends and you neglected all your friendships, who the fuck are you going to turn to? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's another thing that I want to be like still big on, is like, yeah, quality time is going to be huge for me, but I want to make sure like my friends are still a priority for me, especially on the weekends.
Yeah, that's a struggle for me, because I struggle with friends like in general. Mm-hmm. Like, I always struggle with friends my whole life. Like, I've just been very like introverted to myself. Like, I always have issues with girlfriends. Like, I never
like
am like that. Like, I'm never like, well, no, I think I used to be, and then like you just get burned so many times by people that, and I know this is like bad and like probably like toxic for me, is like I've just been so fucked up by so many friendships that I like literally like feel like I like I got like like I have like you, and it's like I have like my family, and it's like I'm so sick of like putting effort into people or like time, and then being fucked.
Like those were all like what happened when like it was like immature, like childish like circumstances, whereas now I feel like people are so mature for the most part that I would assume like shit like that doesn't happen, especially here in Austin. Like, people are all so down to make friends and so down
but
to
I feel like even with friends we've made here, like
we've only had like what
issues.
Yeah, but we've had like what 2 issues.
I know. I guess I just get so like so like over, like I don't know.
Yeah,
like I'm just so like it's just like so difficult to like get your mind out of like, oh, I guess this like is worth it, rather than like, oh, it's just gonna be someone else that like causes a fucking problem.
Because like, so for an example, is this past week one of my girlfriends, so my boyfriend texted me, literally was like, hey, want to hang out tonight, and then 10 minutes later get a text from one of my girlfriends saying, hey, like I'm having a really bad night, like what are you doing? I like need to talk, like I just need someone to hang with, get out of the house. Whereas in my past relationship 5 years ago, I was so dependent on my ex-boyfriend that I would have just jumped right to him and neglected my girlfriend.
Yeah, especially someone telling you like they need you.
So I was like, I told my boyfriend, I was like, I can't tonight, like my girlfriend needs me, I'm gonna go hang out with her. Whereas like my past relationship, I would have done the opposite. Mm-hmm. And that really caused me to lose a lot of my girlfriends, and I was being selfish and wasn't being considerate of my friends and like their needs too. So like, you kind of gotta treat like your girlfriend relationships just as much as a responsibility as your boyfriend, because I just personally don't want to by myself in the butt. Not saying like I don't picture myself breaking up with this man, but like God forbid if that ever fucking happens.
Isn't that so crazy that like now the game plan is to marry him?
I know. So I'm like,
crazy.
God forbid if that ever fucking happens, I need girlfriends in my back pocket that I can like fall to, cry to, have just there that I know will be there for me. So it's just good to continue to maintain girl friendships. Like I want to make sure that I'm having like on the weekends like a girls' night and then a boyfriend night.
Yeah.
Or like a all my friends night and a boyfriend night.
Yeah.
So that's something that like going on weekends that I want to make sure I'm doing.
I guess like last weekend it was nice to do like Friday dinner, like girl time on Friday, and that was nice to do like girl time on Friday.
Yeah. And another thing, which is making me realize from last weekend, is I'm not going to sacrifice my hangouts with all of my other friends because I have a boyfriend now. Because I was talking to Liv, because we went on the boat to go wakeboarding. We went on our friend Ethan's boat. And I was like, I don't want this shit to end. Like, I literally don't want this shit to end. Like, going on a boat, wakeboard surfing. Like, I'm not even drinking. I'm literally just with a bunch of people. Like, this is the shit that I do not want to end. Like, I want to continue to be able to do this. And I really hope that, like, my boyfriend is mature enough and confident enough in himself that, like, I can continue, which he is.
100%.
Like, he doesn't give a fuck. But, like, that's just another thing that I looked for in a relationship, is that I can still go do those things.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, I don't want, like, just because there's boys there, like, I don't want
100%
him to be all like, when there's boys there, like, you can't go. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, because
like, obviously I'd prefer him to be there if he could, but if he can't, like, I'm still gonna go.
Right. And it's like, for me, like, all of our friends are mostly like guys in our friend group.
Yeah.
Like in our main friend group, and like, I mean, he likes them, doesn't like, that's like not even it's like literally not even a thing. Like, he likes them, they like him. Like, there's literally no worry there at all. And like, obviously, like, he's like always invited, but like, if he can't come, he can't come, and that's just like is what it is. And then like, I feel like what's like kind of convenient for you ish is like, he's already in the friend group and that's his friends.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I have Jonah's friends too, so sometimes it's like, okay, I can't go to what you guys are doing because like his friends have a boat, and now like I'm friends with his friends, and it's like, if he's gonna come with me to things with my friends, like, I know he'd want me to go. Like, if his friends are doing something, like, he wants me to go. So then it's like, oh, I can't go to that because I gotta like ballot, like there's that compromise aspect where like sometimes you do have to be like, okay, like I gotta go to this, but like I don't mind if I'm like, if it was just like unless it's like an important date planned, okay, then maybe you can miss it. Like, you plan a nice dinner, you do something, like, then I think you can skip plans for like a date, like something important. But like, I wouldn't be like, no, I'm not going, like, because we're just gonna like sit at home and watch a movie. Yeah, it's like, we're not going because like there's this other important thing planned, like, that I said yes to. Like, there's this boat we're going to, it's so and so's birthday, they plan this, like, so I'm going to that. Not just like, oh, I'm not gonna go because we're watching a show and hanging out at home. Yeah, you know, like still being out there, because it's been nice, like, meeting all of his friends, and like there's such a good group of girls in there, and like normally when we hang out, like the boys and the girls kind of like do separate, and there's like equal amounts, and like all the girls are so nice and so cool, and it's like, I feel like I got like more friends within his friends, so like that's like been a plus too. Yeah,
there's definitely pros and cons to both of them, because like I feel like in the scenario of like, we're in the same friend group, but it's also like I kind of want my own people, you know what I'm saying? Which is good, like with the girlfriend sense. And I feel like I have a good amount of other guy friends that aren't his friends.
Yes, you do.
Which is good, but like sometimes in the sense of like, oh, if we're all going out, like I do want like my own little clique, my own little group that I can like maybe escape from him for a little bit. But I haven't experienced that yet, but down the road, like maybe there will be like weekends where I'm like, oh, like I just want to be like with my friends for the night or something. Yeah. Like, not like all like, I don't know. Yeah. But we'll see.
It's a tough like balance. Yeah. Like I feel like every day, like at least for me, like it's like always a battle in your head of like making sure you do it. You just want to do it right. Like I feel like, because when you're at the age where like, not that we're old. Hello, I'm 22. But like, you're not 16 where it's
like these relationships actually
they
really
matter, and they're like,
which all relationships matter, but like this is different circumstances. This is like,
I would say not all relationships matter. I don't think when you're like 16 your relationship matters, low-key. But like,
I guess you're right.
Yeah, but like these do matter, and they're like important, and you're adults, so I feel like just like that pressure of doing it right weighs on you because you just like don't want to fuck it up because you don't want to waste your fucking time and like fuck shit up.
No, I don't. Like, that's the one thing I don't want to do is like, if I'm dating this guy, like, and if it doesn't work out, I feel like I'm like wasting so much fucking time because like, I don't know, I already get so stressed out about like the whole relationship thing and like getting married. Like, I don't know, I feel like my mom listens to these, but like my dad just puts so much fucking pressure on me to like find someone, and it's like I really like don't want to be wasting my time like at all. Like that scares the shit out of me. So,
and I don't want to be wasting my time as in like I'm like stressed out right now and very busy, and I don't want to waste like my physical like minutes of the day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like yes, not waste time in the aspect of like timeline for my 20s, and also not waste time in the fact that like I only have so much energy and I'm giving this much of a day to you, and I don't want to waste my fucking time.
Yeah. So, I don't know. We have really exciting things to look forward to, though. Like, I've already been, like, planning things with him and all the goodies. So, I'm excited to see where things go.
Yeah, it's very fun. Like, in our wife era.
Yeah, we're going to have, like, we got to plan, like, a double date type thing soon.
Yeah, they also want to be on the podcast.
I know.
Which, let us know what would be, like, if they were on the podcast.
I feel like it's just like a Q&A type
just a
thing.
Q&A.
I feel like, yeah.
We should just like ask them about us.
Yeah. Kind of like how we did with Connor and Hunter type vibe.
But like we should just ask them about us.
And
like they should literally like, because they could talk shit about us forever.
Yeah. 100%.
When they're together, they like team up against us.
Yeah, they do. It's so fucked.
Jonah's like so nice to me, and then your boyfriend comes over and he's like ragging on me with him. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, because her boyfriend's allergic to the cat, so he hates the cat, and like Jonah will be nice to the cat. Like Jonah will pet him. Phineas loves Jonah. He's like, and then he'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna kill the fucking cat. I'm like, what? I'm like, don't even act like you weren't just cuddling with my cat in my bed. Shut up. Like, shut up. Like, why are you just bullying me
so fucking
teaming up to shit on me?
I notice it too, though, because I notice it.
Yeah, I'm like,
and then when they do it, then I join in. I'm like, yeah.
I'm like, you were literally just like being a big baby, like hugging me, like cuddling my cat, and then you're like, yeah, like fuck off. And I'm like, what? Like, stop acting like you're not a simp for me right now. Like, why are you letting, like, stop it? And then I tell your boyfriend, I'm like, I miss the days when you left in the morning and didn't hang around.
Yeah, right. It's so funny.
Now you're hanging around the house.
No, but the thing is, he is so allergic to the cat, so the only places we can hang out are my bedroom or the kitchen if he's standing.
And, like, what a little bitch, like, allergic to a cat.
Please. I know, it's such an ick.
Like, my cat can take you out. He's a cat.
I know.
Like, man up.
Literally, what a pussy.
Allergies are for girls.
I know. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Men can't have allergies.
Dude, yeah.
He's gonna need to get that taken care of.
I know.
Can't be having allergies.
Can you get, like, a surgery for that or something?
Because
I'll pay for it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways, I have to pee so fucking bad.
Yeah, and I gotta get to work. I'm, like, kind of late.
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Sam's cuffed up now. Tay's been cuffed up. So we're going to be doing some double date type shit.
Yeah, now we're going to be losers. No, I'm kidding.
No, we're not going to be losers.
No, we're just like in our wife era.
Yeah, wife era.
Wife era.
But yeah, that's about it, guys. Make sure you guys are following us on all other forms of social media so you can see every single aspect. YouTube, Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram. You know the vibes. And we'll see you in the next one.